Looks to be another cold day. I hope someone knows where we're going.
Ah, don't worry. The old man hands out the orders. Hold your head up.
So that's a no, I take it?
Yeah. Get going then.
Just keep putting one foot in front of the other.
I will just rest here a moment. Although it is damnably cold out here.
You must be all right if you've got time to complain.
I have no complaints. Don't mind me. I'm perfectly insensible to the cold.
Well, at least this post is safe enough. If a man can't feel at home in a freezing cave, then he isn't truly a Nord.
Yes. Now, to find myself a drink.
We've been awaiting your return.
I heard you attacked someone in town recently.
Well, I certainly won't deny my involvement.
I asked the question because I was hoping you might be able to help me recover something I've lost. You see, I've lost something precious. The problem is that it'll be a little difficult to acquire, seeing as how it's in the hands of someone who isn't exactly friendly.
Ah, don't worry. I won't tell a soul.
I have a friend, let's say, who has decided to test my patience on this matter by neglecting to honor a trade agreement we had established. I've spent a long time building up a list of contacts for goods from all over Tamriel. I'm not accustomed to dealing with people who are unreliable, but I swear those scheming elves charge us twice what anyone else would pay.
I hope one comes running up here so I can stab it right in the face.
Well, if it isn't the bully that goes around hurting people...
Well, look who it is. How have you been? Arrogant elven bastard.
My business is my own. Walk into the wrong place with your weapon drawn, you might not walk out again.
I apologize for the disruption to such a festive occasion. But I don't want some snotty elf telling me what gods I can and can't worship.
You must be talking about the caravan job. Anything new?
Oh, no, not at all. Not every Nord is obsessed with strength, honor, and skill at arms. A rare few are born with a gift for making money. Other than that, everything was business as usual.
If you want it dead, I'll make it dead.
That wasn't the deal. You were just supposed to teach them a lesson. Are you not listening at all?
What are you staring at?
Well, have them send some men with a new wagon.
I set up the whole deal. A courier was supposed to be bringing it from Morrowind. He never arrived, okay? The deal was already done. The thing just never showed up. I can't help that.
Really? It just so happens we've been tracking a wagon.
I should have expected as much. Last I'd heard, he was crossing the border from Morrowind into the Rift. If this is somehow your fault...
We have a bit of a sensitive matter this time.
Huh? What are you talking about?
That wagon recently had a little accident.
Oh...
They're stranded now, just up the road. We were on our way to Darkwater Crossing in the south of Eastmarch. Got a feeling there's trouble ahead. There have been reports of weird happenings near Wolfskull Cave. Travelers disappearing, odd lights. I suspect wild animals, or perhaps bandits. But then, out of nowhere. Strange days when the monks will do that.
What?
Enjoying the hospitalities of the inn. Just let me do the talking, all right? I can hardly believe it myself. And I was there. A strange kind of ritual. Mages, you know.
Oh, no, that won't do at all.
Dangerous-looking elves who didn't give their names. Draw your own conclusions.
And arriving by carriage, no less.
Rogue wizards.
Oh, no.
We sure showed them, eh?
Whoa! What did you do?
Aha, a fine but bloody tale.
I haven't been so entertained in at least 100 years.
Murdered? In cold blood?
We got most of them, but I think a few stragglers made it out.
I wouldn't get your hopes up.
Why, you... idiot! By the gods! What in the world?
You slew everyone.
Some of them, anyway.
No surprise, but one of them's gotten out. A new face, and a right ugly one at that. I've never even heard of this outsider. Said he's a writer. Don't know what kind of job that is. I try not to listen to swagger like that.
Oh, no.
You know what? I think I do know the guy you're talking about.
Well,
Yeah, I think I know who you mean. Don't know his name, but there is a guy like that hiding out down here. You're not the first person to come in here asking about him either.
no,
We've gotten a letter about someone needing some muscle over in the Rift. The Rift is seeing a lot of trouble from some riffraff. There's always some kind of trouble down there.
The question is, what isn't wrong with Riften?
I should be asking you the same question. What right did you have to meddle in my affairs? Kill my people? Was it worth it? I got enough troubles, so don't go adding to them.
That's a touching story. Now get out of my face!
He wasn't a merchant. He was a Khajiit monk. I've never trusted magic types. The college is bad enough.
Seen enough magic in my day to know to stay away from it.
Well, I don't know what you overheard, but I'm afraid you've been a little misinformed. There were several Khajiit camped outside the walls of Whiterun. Seems they've been traveling around the whole of Skyrim peddling their wares. Rumor has it they can get you anything for the right price. Well, that's a bit of a problem. Theft and assault can get you into trouble as well.
Yeah, bunch of lazy rabble trying to make a living.
Nothing but a bunch of lonely bandits.
Yes, and they're nothing but trouble. Here's the situation. The college is not the only place to learn about magic. Do me a favor. If you ever need something, especially something hard to come by, don't even think about it. In fact, by now, my friend should be on his way to the prisons. I need you to help me show him the error of his ways. Killing someone in a jail is much easier than what the Dark Brotherhood deals with. Consider it just more of the dirty work. I did my part getting them in there. Now you need to clear them out. Anything else you need before you head back to Riften?
The so-called prison in Riften leaks like one of their fish nets. The prisoners just walk right out.
I find that highly unlikely.
It happened, just like you heard.
What? Where did you hear such a thing?
I may have accidentally let a prisoner escape.
Whoa!
This is what happens when you let thieves run your town.
The leader of one of those bandit groups.
Oh, by the divines, you too?
Not even I'm that drunk.
What can I say? I can hardly keep track of all the people I've been meeting.
Best to just kill him and be done with it.
Oh, this is not going to end well. All right, I'll tell you a little story. Let's pretend for a moment that a certain individual was looking to acquire a particular staff. Let's also pretend that he traded some valuable items for said staff. And it was only later that it was realized that this individual might misuse such a staff. The resulting disaster would reflect quite poorly on everyone involved. You following me? You're not very good at this, are you?
Oh, great. I'm gonna get killed by a crazy wizard.
You a wizard or something?
Look, we all have our flaws.
You're not sweet-talking your way out of this.
Oh, hold on, I can explain.
What are you hiding, priest?
Nothing! Nothing at all!
What are you doing?
No!
Killing you will make for an excellent story. Out with it.
I keep to myself. I offer spells and scrolls to those who need them, and wisdom in conjuration magic for those who wish to learn. Is that enough information for you?
Wizards.
You're serious, aren't you?
Why is it always wizards?
Look, he says we needed coin, so I got coin. Can't imagine what he expects to do with that. But you keep this to yourself. I don't want it being known that I go back on my trades. Understand?
You're asking for trouble walking around with dangerous magic like that.
I've already told him I don't have it! This is going to be terrible for business.
I'll give you a week before you end up dead in a ditch.
Him? He's never used anything bigger than a dagger.
Maybe you're more cut out for those snowberries up in Winterhold.
I'm just trying to make a living. No interest in trouble.
Is this the one we're looking for?
You're not listening to me. I don't have it. Look, I traded a staff to someone and found out later that was a bad idea, so I'd like the staff back. Understand now?
Looking to blow yourself up? I hear that's what magic does to you.
Oh.
It's out of my hands. I'm telling you, he's gone for good.
I don't suppose it matters much anymore. Can't wait to get out of here.
You know what's wrong with Skyrim these days?
There's not enough drinking in the world today, wouldn't you agree?
Everyone is obsessed with death. I think by now I've killed one of every living thing in Skyrim. How much do you know about the brewing of mead? Mead. Its sweetness is like a fair maiden's kiss on us. What is that stench? Troll's blood. Have you lost all sense?
I'm just the cook, lad.
And this is what you offer me? This?
Never said it was good.
Just try it. However, they taste disgusting.
What are you trying to do? I'd rather drink mammoth drool.
Look, you must have me confused with some Nord who cares.
All right, I'll cook.
Oh, yes, please, old man. Regale us with your wizardry.
Why don't you go sell something?
Do I look like a merchant to you?
You look like a crazy man to me.